Hi there, everyone. Today we're going to be hopping on the reformer, and I would like to discuss one thing that I see often gets missed in footwork. The name itself says footwork, but one thing that connects to the foot that often gets missed is the ankle. So today I'd like to show you a few techniques about how to make sure that the ankle gets the attention that it needs. So that way we're working good ankle range of motion and ankle strength along with foot strength in footwork. So set up your reformer for your footwork springs, lie down and join along with me. So we'll lie down on our back and let's put feet on the reformer. Let's start first in heels today. So if we're talking about the ankles, feet are my hip distance apart and yours will be the same, right? Then from here, you want to flex the ankles, not just pull the toes to the ceiling and really work the anterior foot muscles, right? But really pull at the ankles. And then can you keep the feet in this position? So that way, as you lengthen out through the legs, notice that the ankle gets a little bit broader or more space. And then as you come in, can you really hinge at the ankle joint, still keeping the toes pointed to the ceiling? So that is how you can work the ankles in the heels on position. Stretch the ankle, hinge at the ankle. Now, when you're in like the prehensile position, right? You want the heels to go low and then the toes to wrap around as much as you can with the balls of the feet on the bar. And then you'll press out. You can either do this the same where the heels stay still in space, and as you come in, you work the bottoms of the feet. Or more traditionally, you could reach the heels under the bar as you press out, and then try to keep the heels under the bar as you return. So essentially, you're looking to keep the same angle of the ankles throughout the entire set of repetitions. Now, what about in Pilates V? So when we're in V, we have three options. We can work the heels high, and we can keep the heels high, so that way we're working a big stretch of the front of the ankle. We could work the ankles mid-range. We press out, it opens a little. We come in, it closes or hinges a little. I hope you can see that, where it has to work a little bit. Or we could work the heels low again. So keeping the heels low, instead of pushing under farther, let's really work this deep hinge of the ankles and keep the heels still in space. As you press out, it opens. And then as you come in, you would work that deep hinge. So this is a lot of awareness through the ankles that a lot of clients don't necessarily feel because they're not accustomed to working. So another way just to bring awareness is our traditional running in place. You could take it slower and ask them as one heel goes under, can you feel how there's that crease or that hinge at the front of the ankle when the heel goes down? And then when it comes up, notice how it stretches out the front of the ankle. And then ask them to feel that on each side so that they get to know their feet. Oftentimes, one side is a little easier to hinge than the other. And this helps them to bring awareness to that ankle positioning. And so when you get into that footwork portion, you can ask them to start bringing awareness. Ask them to create that hinge or that crease at the front of their ankle. And that way, then they really start to gain awareness of what's happening at their ankle joint. This is going to help them out in the real world to build that strength. So that way, when they're out walking on uneven surfaces, whatever that may be, they're going to have stronger ankles as well as feet, as well as legs, because you know footwork is the whole shebang all the way up the chain of the body. So there you are for today. Get some ankle work in with your footwork. Start bringing attention to it. Your clients will thank you. They'll get stronger.
If you enjoyed this sequence, be sure and hit that like and subscribe button. Then, check out my on-demand library of Pilates classes linked below. See you next time.